I am here representing the WWE Board of Directors, and we have a few announcements. AJ Styles has been fined, suspended, and was arrested after his brutal and unforgivable attack on Mr. McMahon last week. My father is still in the hospital, and he has demanded to fight Styles, but that won't happen. We will no longer tolerate nor promote these authority versus talent, confrontation, or feuds. Therefore, Vince has been temporarily relieved of his duties for his provocation of AJ Styles last week. WWE is also in trade talks with WCW and ECW. However, we demand to get fair value for a talent like Styles. If we don't, then Styles will remain on the bench or doing jobs here in WWE for life. We will not be screwed. Finally, Triple H has won his scheduled match versus Styles via forfeit and has qualified for the King of the Ring. Thank you and enjoy the show. This is the best damn universe mode. And we bring you tonight, Raw is War. And this is indeed a war zone here on this show. As we saw from the opening, man, oh man. More on that later. But tonight we're going to kick off your Heenan Family Challenge. Bobby Heenan, Ravishing Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect has challenged Dean Ambrose and whatever partner he wants to find. Look at this tag team. We haven't seen this before, but it makes sense. Mr. Perfect, Ravishing Rick Rude. Ravishingly perfect? We'll find out. These guys got their beef with Dean Ambrose. It all started with that first Dean Ambrose versus Mr. Perfect one-on-one match a month ago on Raw that saw Bobby Heenan just interfering all over that match, costing Dean Ambrose a shot at becoming number one contender for Intercontinental Championship. And then Ambrose was screwed again against Ravishing Rick Rude. Finally, last week, though, Dean Ambrose got a little revenge, and here he is. Do I accept? Damn right. And I found a perfect partner. I guess, pun intended, huh? Who hates the weasel as much as I do. See you out there, boys. And who the hell did Dean Ambrose find? Who hates the weasel as much? Well, that could be a lot of people, man. Bobby Heenan was loved by a lot of wrestlers. He screwed a lot of people out there, man. And there he comes, the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. Continuing his feud here with Bobby the Brain Heenan and the Heenan family. Let's say the bad blood. And who is his partner, man? Oh, we know the Ultimate Warrior. Remember when he was screwed? WrestleMania 5. Could it be the Warrior? Could it be the Red Rooster? We're going to see the Red Rooster here tonight. The Brooklyn Brawler. Hercules. Oh, what is this? What is this? Look at this. It's the Big Boss Man. Oh, man, and who doesn't remember that? Big Boss Man ran through the whole Heenan family leading up to WrestleMania 7 in Los Angeles, where he took on Mr. Perfect for the Intercontinental Championship. That feud stemmed from Bobby Heenan and his comments about the Big Boss Man's mother. Oh, my God. Wow, Big Boss Man here on Raw is War, teaming up with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose looks like he's someone who the Boss Man should be locking up in prison, man, instead of teaming up with him. But here we go. We got a tag team match here. The Heenan family takes on Ambrose and Big Boss Man. There's Ambrose starting off hot here with a... Oh, look at that! And he takes out Ravishing Rick Rude. And he looks down at Bobby Heenan. Like I was saying, man, this stemmed off from the beginning. And I went through it. Mr. Perfect, Rude beat him. Ambrose continued to be screwed. But last week, qualifying match, Dean Ambrose beat Ravishing Rick Rude with the Perfect Plex. And that raised the ire of Mr. Perfect, Rude, and Bobby Heenan. And that led to this challenge tonight. They're not going to King of the Ring, but they want to get some payback now against Dean Ambrose for last week. For costing Rude a chance at the King of the Ring. Or for beating him. He didn't cost him a chance, he beat him. Fair and square, man, right in the middle of that ring. And there's the Dean Ambrose, man, going to that corner, just staring down at Bobby Heenan. And they're having words as the Big Boss Man. We see him here in the ring for the first time now. Bossman and Perfect renewing their rivalry from way before. First time we see the Big Boss Man here in the Best Damn Universe mode. And thanks again for all you ham and eggers who are joining us here tonight. Raw is war, baby. Leading up to the King of the Ring. Less than 2 weeks away. And tonight we got a huge main event, man. Seth Rollins against the Undertaker as part of that Final Four series. That's going to see Roman Reigns and John Cena battle next week. Those winners facing off against each other at the King of the Ring for the vacated WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Thanks a lot, Brock Lesnar. Just screwed WWE, man. Brock Lesnar. Wrestling world still a buzzing, man. We're still buzzing here in the Best Damn Universe mode as Rick Rude takes control of this match. With that cheap shot there against Dean Ambrose. Actually, just a little payback, man, because Ambrose did the same to him, so I wouldn't even call it a cheap shot. The King of the Ring, man, coming soon. And I am excited, man. Who's going to win the King of the Ring? Who's going to be the new WWE Champion? We have a women's championship match. Trish Stratus defending against #1 contender Charlotte, who's been having her issues with Chyna here on Raw. A lot happening here, man. It is indeed a war zone here on Raw is War. What the hell is Bobby Heenan doing? Oh, Bobby Heenan's got a chair. He was down. I thought he was tying his shoe. But no, he grabbed the chair here. Heenan up to his old tricks, man. And his guy's in control here, the Big Boss Man. Could there be some rust in the Big Boss Man? Has he been sitting at home on the couch? Eating Fritos? Sipping back on some brewskis? Or has he been working out? Has he been training? Well, he looks good. It doesn't look like he's gained that much weight. Look at the big right hand of the Big Boss Man. All over the ravishing face of Rick Rude. And now the Boss Man's got a chair. Boss Man doesn't give a crap, man. He'll blast Ravishing Rick Rude with that damn chair. Make him his bitch. Like if he was in prison. His prison hoe. Rick Rude now taking back control here. The Big Boss Man slamming his head hard onto that mat. Ravishing Rick Rude. And oh, look at this. Dean Ambrose. He better turn around. He's here monkeying around. Ravishing Rick Rude. And he got caught. He got caught by Dean Ambrose, and Ambrose is holding him back, allowing the Boss Man to get back on his feet. He pushes him away there, Rude, eyeing Dean Ambrose. But wisely, though, he turns back to the Boss Man before the Boss Man could get up. Ravishing Rick Rude, a little too smart here for the games of Dean Ambrose, but he's turned his back again on Ambrose. And what the hell is Rick Rude doing, man? Was he having a seizure there standing up? Glitch City! This is live, man. One take. Like that's oh, Mr. Perfect. Dean Ambrose coming in there got tired of Ravishing Rick Rude. There's no tag made here. He's just coming in there taking care of business. And down goes Mr. Perfect. Dean Ambrose, a house on fire here, and the Boss Man goes for a cover. Come on, ref. Get Dean Ambrose out of there. Jesus. Do your damn job, man. And there you go. The Boss Man now tags in, and Ambrose comes in legally into this match now. He's been causing all sorts of trouble, but Rude, superior wrestler he is, man. Beautiful takedown there. Single leg takedown by Ravishing Rick Rude. And Ambrose here. Ambrose a fighter, though. You don't want to get into a street fight with Dean Ambrose. And look at Rude. Beautiful tag there. Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude working well as a team so far. On the other side has just been Dean Ambrose. Just going wild. Well, he's a damn lunatic and he's showing why. Look, he's knocked out Ravishing Rick Rude. Is still out on the floor. Ambrose. Really Mr. Perfect to get up. Waiting for measuring in. Beautiful drop kick by Dean Ambrose. 2-0. Barely a 2 count there, Mr. Perfect. Still a lot of fight left in the Perfect one. And Perfect with a nice left sweep. Perfect trying to turn things around, trying to calm down the lunatic here. But no, Ambrose brings him into his corner. Oh, and he was going to make the tag out there, but no, Mr. Perfect escapes. Mr. Perfect escapes the corner, but Ambrose turned things around. Back and forth now, Perfect. And a snap of the neck, vintage Mr. Perfect there. And you see him right back into their corner, cutting that ring in half. 2, oh man. Mr. Perfect almost got the 3. Just dropped it to the back of the head, and Mr. Perfect is in control. And I think he's calling for the Perfect Plex. Yes, he did. And there it is, Perfect Plex, perfectly executed, 2, and oh! Did he kick out? Yes, it was a 2.5. 2 3/4, man. Mr. Perfect almost had him. Dean Ambrose. Gave him a lot of credit there. Dean Ambrose kicking out of the Perfect Plex. Ambrose does not want to lose to these guys again. He wants to continue to stick it to Bobby Heenan and the Heenan family here. And this duel that we're seeing for the first time here of Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude. Oh, Ambrose out of nowhere, look at that, he hooks him and he got him. He got him, but look at this, Bobby Heenan again distracting, and Rick Rude takes out Dean Ambrose there, allowing Mr. Perfect to get up from that dirty deeds. Oh, and there it is, man, they continue, Bobby Heenan continue to be a thorn in the side of Dean Ambrose. I don't think this is ever going to end, man. This Bobby Heenan, Dean Ambrose feud until one of these guys are either out of here, WWE, or dead. There's just too much bad blood now. King of the Ring, IC title. Oh, look at this. Rick Rude going for the Rude Awakening, but the Big Boss Man. The Big Boss Man helps him there. Look at that. Big Boss Man coming to the aid of Dean Ambrose. Looks like Ambrose has found himself a perfect partner indeed. And look at Bossman, he ain't scared. He's out there right in their corner, man. Whips on Mr. Perfect, now going after Ravishing Rick Rude. But too much 2-on-1, and Ambrose is still out. Ambrose is still out, and they're fighting. Oh, he woke up from his little nap there, Dean Ambrose. And he catches Rick Rude coming in. Dean Ambrose, fist and fire here. And Ambrose, a beautiful small package. Can he get Rude? 2, no. Ravishing Rick Rude kicks out. And Rude with a leg sweep. Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude looking great in this match. But Dean Ambrose been on fire himself, man. He hit the Dirty D once. What's he doing here now? Dean Ambrose all the way to the top, and crashing down goes Ravishing Rick Rude. Dean Ambrose, can he finish off the Ravishing one here? He is pumped. Ravishing Rick Rude here. Ambrose, oh, big Lariat clothesline. And oh, look at that, and he cuts off his momentum there. Beautiful job by Ravishing Rick Rude. Cutting off Dean Ambrose. He was looking to finish off Rick Rude, the big bulldog. They have done great in cutting the ring off and cutting these guys off anytime they get some momentum. Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect. And look at this. Dean Ambrose, oh! Rick Rude gets a little cocky and Ambrose makes the hot tag to the Big Boss Man. And look at that drop kick. Beautiful drop kick, but then there you go. Oh! I was going to say they turned it around, but the Big Boss Man with a big boot. A big boot by the Boss Man, and he plants Ravishing Rick Rude. The Boss Man has come in here. A ball of fire. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. But he is on fire. Look at that, a sidewalk slam. Oh, man. A rope break. Ravishing Rick Rude saved by the ropes. And there's the boss man, cleans house on Perfect, and goes back out to the cover. 2. No. Rick Rude, a little time to rest there, man. The rope saved him. But big boss man, great thinking, getting Mr. Perfect out of there. And now Dean Ambrose and Big Boss Man now working together, stomping on Ravishing Rick Rude. Can we see the end here of the Heenan family? Beautiful move there by the Big Boss Man. Devastating. Neck swinging, neck breaker type maneuver here. Dean Ambrose. You know, he wants to come in and finish this off and stick it to Bobby Heenan. Remember, Dean Ambrose is already going to the King of the Ring. This has no effect, man. This is just personal. And look at that, nice reversal by Rude there. He's not going to get him here, too. What? Ref! What? Oh, I got to see that again, man. Clearly, the leg of Dean Ambrose was on that rope after the 1 count. After the 1 count, Dean Ambrose put the leg on the rope. Oh, my God. Rick Rude had the leg on the rope that saved him, but it did not save Ambrose, and this is... Yeah, this isn't a stand. I hear Rick Rude's music. I mean, the ref declaring them the winner. What the hell? Dean Ambrose gets screwed again against Bobby Heenan, and was the... I don't even want to bring it up, but was the referee paid off here? Could he possibly have been paid off by Bobby Heenan? Because that was clearly the foot on the rope right in front of the official. My God. Nevertheless, Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude get another victory over Dean Ambrose. A little small revenge here for the Heenan family. Oh man, speaking of family, we've got the Hart Foundation, that family. Last week, the Ultimate Warrior. There we see him. He took out Jim the Anvil Neidhart in a squash match, man. He destroyed Jim Neidhart last week, and then after the match, Bret the Hitman Hart coming out, trying to jump her from behind, but it bit him in the ass as the Ultimate Warrior was ready, and he took out Bret the Hitman Hart. These two going towards their meeting, heading towards their meeting at King of the Ring for the Intercontinental Championship. But tonight, the Ultimate Warrior continues to battle the Hart Foundation, as today he takes on this man, Owen Hart. And there he comes, the King of Hearts, the Rocket. And he's coming out with his brother, the Intercontinental Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Like I said, Bret the Hitman Hart meets the Ultimate Warrior, #1 contender for that Intercontinental Championship. They will meet at the King of the Ring. And last week, the Warrior had to fight Jim Neidhart. He just destroyed, demolished, attacked him coming out of the gate. And Neidhart didn't get any offense in that match. That was a squash for sure. The burial of Jim Neidhart last week. But tonight, this is going to be a little, I think, a little bigger test for the Warrior. A little more appropriate test. As Owen Hart is very similar to Bret the Hitman Hart. So we're going to get a good preview here of what's coming at the King of the Ring. And speaking of coming, the Ultimate Warrior is not coming alone, as you saw there in the back. He is out here with the Stinger. The Ultimate Warrior, not as stupid as he looks, man. Coming out with Sting, his former tag team partner many, many moons ago. And he has summoned the Warriors and summoned the Stingers. Oh, there's going to be a fair fight now. If Bret the Hitman Hart had any ideas here of getting involved in this match or attacking the Warrior, he better think twice, because the Stinger's out there now, and he has the Warriors back. Wow. Wow, what a team, man. We're talking about Dean Ambrose and Big Boss Man, that tag team there. Look at this, the Ultimate Warrior and Sting. If they were to team up, that'd be unstoppable. And here we go. Ready for this match, and the Warrior coming out with a big-time shoulder breaker there, and he's measuring Owen Hart. Is he going to dismantle Owen Hart like he did to Jim the Anvil Neidhart last week? Look at this. The Warrior turns his back on Owen Hart, but it doesn't matter as Owen Hart misses. And oh, look at Owen Hart Beautiful move there. Owen Hart's a great wrestler, man. Just like Bret the Hitman Hart. Like I said, this is going to be a similar test. The Warrior's going to get some insight look here, see how it's going to be against Bret the Hitman Hart. Look at the Warrior, man. Continue to howl, continue to scream in there. He's a wild man. If they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic for, I don't know what the hell the Warrior is, because he is a madman. There's Owen Hart, though, man, reversing. And Owen Hart already has gotten more offense in this match than Jim Neidhart had last week. Like I said, Jim Neidhart was buried last week. Maybe that's why he's not out here today. He's ashamed of showing his face after that beating the Warrior gave him. There's the Warrior. Owen Hart going for that, and look at that. Owen Hart goes up and over the top rope, and the Ultimate Warrior is in charge here, and he goes over. The Warrior going over to Bret the Hitman Hart here, making a statement here right in front of the Hitman. He's coming for his title. Oh, but the Warrior, uh-oh, there we go. Man, what a belly to back there off the top rope. That'll turn things around. And now Owen Hart trying to slow this match down, slow this lunatic down. It'll favor him if he puts this match on the ground. If they go hold for hold, if it turns into a wrestling match, it can favor Owen Hart. And maybe he pulls off of the upset here against the Hitman, against the Warrior. Get a little sip of water here while these guys battle. As always, gotta stay hydrated, man. All of you out there, drink your H2Os. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, baby. Here, Owen Hart looking pretty good here, man. Owen Hart is looking pretty good here against the Warrior. He's been reversing some moves, staying out of the way of the Warrior. And look at this, the Warrior's hurt there, man. Oh, and a big right hand by Owen Hart, the Ultimate Warrior. There's Bret Hart. You know Sting is on the other side. Bret Hart just staring down the Warrior. Staring down his challenger at King of the Ring for that Intercontinental Championship that Bret Hart holds so dear to his heart. And Owen Hart maybe giving the blueprint here of how to beat the Warrior. Keep him on the ground. Use your moves, counter. Get into some counter wrestling, to some chain wrestling here. Oh, look at that. You don't want to get into that. You don't want to get into a power match. The Ultimate Warrior showing off his power, but turn around, Warrior. Jesus Christ. You already got caught once off that top rope. That turned things around on the ring right hand. Warrior doesn't care. He does whatever the hell he wants in that ring. Warrior bounces off the rope. And another vintage Warrior clothesline. And the Warrior continuing to howl and scream. And these fans love it, man. These fans are into it here. They're into the Ultimate Warrior. They want to see him beat that crybaby Bret the Hitman Hart for the... Oh! Went to the well once too many times. Owen Hart ducked that clothesline. And look at Owen Hart coming after the Warrior outside. Owen Hart showing no fear of the Ultimate Warrior. Owen Hart is a competitor. And there he is again. You counter those power moves and put him on the floor. Oh, my God. Oh, what a clothesline. Warrior is raw power, man. Raw power. And another clothesline instead to the back of the head. The Warrior gets inside the ring now, waiting. Waiting for Owen Hart. He measures him again. This time he misses the shoulder block. And this time he didn't miss. That time he didn't miss. And Warrior, after the shoulder block, vintage Ultimate Warrior, the big time splash. That is it. We can see the end here of one Owen Hart, just like Jim Neidhart last week. And oh, he's not ready to finish him off yet. He gives him another shoulder block. Ultimate Warrior might want to be out here to destroy Owen Hart and send a message to Bret the Hitman Hart. And now he goes for the cover, but Bret Hart distracting the official. Bret the Hitman Hart distracting the official in the Warrior now. Being taken out of his game here by Bret the Hitman Hart, just swinging wildly, and he goes outside. He goes outside in front and he's kicking the hell. He's beating the hell out of Bret the Hitman Hart. The Ultimate Warrior. He doesn't need Sting out here. Steve might as well just sit down, man. Have a beer. Get on your phone. Check your Instagram, your Twitter. Because the Warrior's got this under control. Beating both Bret Hart and Owen Hart here. Bret Hart's got on. Now he's cheering. Now he's clapping here. Big time move there. Spin kick by Owen Hart. Owen Hart taking a breather here in the corner. And the Warrior now. Well, the longer this match goes, the more it's going to favor Owen Hart for sure. Warrior might fatigue, man. Warrior's not his endurance is not his strong point here. He doesn't work by the hour. He likes to get things done quick. And Owen Hart now has taken advantage of that. And maybe the Warrior has blown himself up, man. What an upset this would be, and this would derail any momentum that the Ultimate Warrior had from last week going into King of the Ring. Oh, up and over. Beautiful reversal there by the Warrior. Getting a page out of Owen Hart's book there of reversals. Warrior all the way to the top. Measuring Owen Hart here. And Warrior got caught. Big power slam there off the top rope by Owen Hart, and he's going to put him in the sharpshooter. Beautiful there by Owen Hart, man. What a counter off the top rope. He was going for the big shoulder block, and the Warrior could be done here. A power slamming right into the sharpshooter. You see Bret the Hitman Hart cheering on, but no, the Warrior kicks out. The Warrior's still too much strength. And now he screams out at Bret Hart. The sharpshooter can't stop me. Bret Hart has got to be shitting in his pants, man, watching this. He's got to feel like that Intercontinental Championship could be slipping through his fingers. Oh my, that's it. Gorilla press, up and down goes Owen Hart. Good night, Owen. 1, 2. Oh my, and the Warrior can't believe it. Owen Hart showing tremendous tenacity and fortitude here. But Owen is out. Oh, and a big shoulder block. Owen Hart is out, was out on his feet. Shoulder block into a splash, and this time he got into the ropes. Oh, this referee sees the ropes, right? But Dean Ambrose got screwed again. Another clothesline. And the Ultimate Warrior here, he's not going to be denied this victory. Owen Hart is out on his feet. I don't know how he kicked out. Oh, that big gorilla press slam of the Warrior. That's it. This has got to be it. And Owen Hart reaches out for the ropes. Owen Hart stays in this, man. He's making the Warrior work for this victory. I don't think Owen Hart has much left. Oh, and just as I said that, beautiful reversal there by Owen. And the Warrior, though, just pissed him off. That just pissed him off, and the Warrior clothesline. Another gorilla press. And he bounces off both ropes this time. Huge Warrior splash. That's it. Good night, Owen Hart. That last-ditch effort by Owen just pissed off the Warrior. And he's finished off Owen Hart. Jim the Anvil Neidhart last week. Owen Hart this week. Only one Hart left for the Ultimate Warrior to conquer, and that's the Intercontinental Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Will he be able to get it done at King of the Ring? Well, we're going to find out in a couple of weeks, but tonight, big time victor by the Ultimate Warrior for a very, very game Owen Hart. Owen Hart showing a lot of heart in this match. There's that kick. I mean, gorilla press, he kicked out of that. But the Ultimate Warrior, victorious here on Raw. Ultimate Warrior. Oh man, I thought we were going to go to commercial break here, but wait a minute. Let's stay here. The Warrior picking up Owen Hart. He is not done. The Warrior is not done here. He's sending a message. And look at Bret Hart. He just turned his face. He can't even look. Bret the Hitman Hart can't even look, and the Warrior can't even walk. He just stumbled all over himself, but he gets himself together there. There's the clotheslines, a shoulder tack, another clothesline. The Ultimate Warrior here sending a message right in front of the face of Bret the Hitman Hart. And Bret Hart can't come in there because he has Sting on the outside holding him off. Bret Hart just standing back as the Warrior destroying his little brother. Oh my goodness, the Warrior's worn himself out. What a beating here. To Owen Hart, unbelievable. Ultimate Warrior sends a big time message to the Intercontinental Champion. And that message from the Warrior is, Bret Hart, I'm coming for the Intercontinental Championship at the King of the Ring. A match that's going to be. Speaking of King of the Ring, next week we'll have our last qualifying match. Triple H qualified this week. Who will qualify next week? We will find out. And finding out, we found out about this big match. 6-man tag team action. Demolition takes on the New Day. The New Day wins. They get a rematch for the tag team championships. They lose. No more championship matches for the New Day. And speaking of 6-man action, we're going to get some 6-man action tonight. The tag team champions of the world, Demolition, are going to be out here getting ready, getting a glimpse of what's going to happen at King of the Ring, as they got to face the Usos in 6-man tag team competition here and their partner. The Usos, first time we see them here on the Best Damn Universe mode. They want to climb up the tag team rankings and get a shot at Demolition, and if they can beat it here today, 6-man tag team action, they got to be in line for a future tag team title shot, so big opportunity. It's not a number one contendership on the line here, but not on paper, but big opportunity here for the Usos to prove themselves tonight, and here comes their partner. Yes, sir. First time we're seeing him out here as well. Father and son reunion, man. Rikishi. Rikishi coming out with his boys, man. What an event this is going to be here on Raw. What a moment here. The Usos teaming up with Rikishi. And they're taking on the tag team champions of the world, Demolition. And we just heard from that announcement, man. Demolition, 6-man tag team action. We know how that stemmed out, man. The 3-on-2 numbers game for New Day were countered by Demolition as they brought Crush back into the mix. Demolition has won twice back-to-back in a steel cage and then in the rematch with Crush in their corner. So the New Day gets one more shot, man. If they beat them in that 6-man tag, they will get a title shot. If they don't, New Day will not get any more title matches as long as Demolition are champs. And speaking of the champs, here they come. All three of them, Axe, Smash, and Crush. One of the greatest tag teams ever here in WWE. They have the longest title reign in real life. Breaking kayfabe here a little bit. They had the longest reign until the New Day came out and broke that record. And these two faced for the tag team championships, and well, the New Day became the first ever WWE Tag Team Champions here in the Best Damn Universe mode, but Demolition won the rematch and beat them in a steel cage and then beat them again on Raw. Demolition just wants to get rid of the New Day, man, at King of the Ring and move on to their next challenge. And if the New Day, again, if the Usos can get a victory here tonight, they might be next in line after New Day. Here's Axe here, though. Axe in control of this match real early here. What the hell is that, man? Everybody use that's Mr. Perfect's move, man. I saw Owen Hart use it, that whip of the neck. You see Axe use it. Protect your moves, man. Watch the matches, guys. Don't be copying Mr. Perfect's moves. Either way, Axe is a powerhouse in that ring, man. He doesn't need to copy anybody. He just needs to pound people, demolish. Nice reversal there by Uso. He's going to the top of Crush. There you go. These guys are used to being a tag team, man, and that's what happens. And Axe beating the hell to one of the Usos. I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know who's who right now. Is that Jimmy or is that Jay? The Uso with the red shoes. How about that, huh? They both have red shoes. Oh, look at this. Beautiful move. Oh, look at that. He throws him right to his daddy and into a Samoan drop. Family business, man. Family taking care of business here tonight. Rikishi and the Usos. And oh, look at Axe. Man, we talked about the big boss, man. Maybe some rust as well in Rikishi. And we haven't seen the Usos here in the best damn universe mode, so these digital Usos haven't seen very much competition here. We're getting a lot of the rust. Demolition, battle-tested champs. They've been going back and forth, whether it's in singles matches or tag team matches against the New Day. They are battle-tested. Oh, man. And that'll test your insides. He just killed him there. This could be it. No, smash. Showing his toughness there, man. Rikishi just sat on him. I hope he didn't fart on him. Oh, well, maybe if he farted on him, he would have got the 3 count. But that is smash here, turning things around. And they tag out to the big man, Crush. Oh, look at that. And Crush, you're welcome for me not dressing you up in that stupid Hawaiian Sukona Crush. And instead putting you back where you belong, man. A member of Demolition. Most feared tag teams of all time. You're welcome, buddy. Oh, and Rikishi. Says, you're big, but I'm bigger, man. Oh, look at the power of Rikishi. And Rikishi here taking over the big man, going to the second ropes. Oh, but he gets caught again. Just like Uso got caught, Rikishi got caught there by Smash. And, oh, they Smash now. Catches a big right hand by Rikishi. The tag team champ is in trouble here. Can Rikishi and the Usos get a big win? And here's the tag out and another double team. Double crescent kick there. Beautiful little super kick party of their own. Oh. Hope the Young Bucks don't sue me for that. Did they trademark super kick party? I don't know. Anyway, they're over in ECW right now. Ooh. Usos getting himself pumped up here. All the way to the top rope. This could be, oh, beautiful move. Twist and turning in the air, and Demolition is in trouble, man. The Usos and Rikishi looking great here. Demolition started off hot, but the Usos have turned things around, and they are, look at this. Oh, my God. That could turn a match around. That could end your career, but look at this. The Usos are double tough, man. He's right back up. Right back up is Uso. Oh, but down he goes. He got right back up, but that had to take a lot out of him, man. That had to take a lot out of him. A DDT right on the head. He's out. That over-the-top splash that he tried and missed, that could have taken a lot out of the Uso. Look at this. Barely getting up. Axe just waiting, measuring him. A loony Uso, man. And oh, he gets driven down to the mat. The wind knocked at him. This could be it. That big-time high-risk maneuver about to knock them out. And Axe putting the finishing touches. Yes. Demolition. Take advantage of the big mistake by the Usos. Flying over that top rope. And Demolition. Big win here in 6-man action. And if they can win at King of the Ring against the New Day in 6-man action, they won't have to face New Day ever again. That's going to be a big-time encounter, the King of the Ring. The King of the Ring shaping up to be a tremendous event. Look at the Usos here and Rikishi working well together here early on. Well, actually, Demolition was in charge early on. Then the Usos, Rikishi took over, and that big time miss that led to the DDT, and then that big maneuver there knocked the wind out of the Usos. Demolition getting ready for six-man tag action the right way with a big time win here. New Day, beware, baby. The tag team champs of the world are aiming for you. Woo. A little more water. I'm staying a little hydrated here. Oh, look at this moments ago. See what happened here. Camera caught this, I guess, moments ago. Chyna and Charlotte. No bad blood here, man. And Charlotte getting in the face of Chyna. And I think this was a big mistake by Charlotte. Oh, Chyna just throwing her around now. Charlotte should have ran the other way, man. You do not want to face Chyna, especially back here. Oh my God, that's an impromptu fight or an attack here. Charlotte was in her face. These women have attacked each other back and forth and now came face to face, but Charlotte getting her ass handed to her. Whatever ass she has. Chyna, man, just putting the boots to the #1 contender. Chyna still upset she's not getting a title match. And instead of Charlotte, these two have gone back and forth the last several weeks. But Chyna here might put an ending to that. She might end Charlotte tonight. Charlotte might not make it to any championship match. What a DDT. Oh my God. Chyna has it. I thought that was it, but no, she's a second DDT. She has laid out Charlotte. Oh my Lord. Wow. And well, it's signed next week. Chyna will take on Charlotte. So right after that happened moments ago, it looks like Vince McMahon has signed that match. I don't know what condition Charlotte's going to be in after those 2 DDTs, but it's signed for next week. Wow, what an announcement there, man. Right away, Vince McMahon wasting no time. Moments ago, he saw that in Charlotte versus Chyna next week before the King of the Ring. I don't know how smart that is for Charlotte to even take that match. If I'm her, I don't even show up. But speaking of showing up, Trish Stratus, she shows up to all her fights, man. The WWE Women's Champion. And look at this. Nikki Bella. Trish Stratus dropping their title on the floor. Nikki Bella attacks her right before the bell. The bell rings now. Look at this. Nikki's got a submission on her. Nikki Bella. Could she get a big victory here? Attacking attacking Trish Stratus. Oh man, and Trish, she breaks out of it. She breaks out of that submission hold. Nikki Bella. And Trish now. Oh, look at that flapjack. Beautiful move by Trish Stratus. And Trish up on the shoulders. And she drops her down. Another flapjack maneuver, and this time right on the title. Right on the title. She knocked out Nikki. It's over. Trish Stratus making quick work. Hey, don't even think about it, Nikki. Nikki knew what she was doing, man. She tried to get it, but it backfired on her. She knows a competitor, Trish, and she tried to get any advantage she could, attacking her before the bell rings. And it did not work, though. Trish Stratus drops her right on that title. Referee lets it go. He doesn't give a crap. Trish Stratus going. Oh my God. Turn around, Trish. Oh man. The raw animalistic power. Not only does she take out Charlotte in the back, now she's taking out Trish Stratus, the champion. The woman that beat her for the WWE Women's Championship in that last woman standing match. If you haven't caught it, go back, man. Extreme Rules. Best Damn Universe Mode Extreme Rules. That was an awesome match. It took everything for Trish Stratus to beat her. And Chyna here getting a little payback, getting some Retribution here against Trish Stratus. This is uncalled for though, man. Jesus Christ. Woo, this really is a war zone, man. I can't keep up with this. So here we go. Next week, Final Four Championship Series. Roman Reigns takes on John Cena. Their rematch from Extreme Rules. But tonight, another rematch from the World Title Tournament. Seth Rollins takes on The Undertaker. And that's up next. Now I need another damn drink of water. Wow. I can't even keep track of what the hell's going on, man. This is indeed a war zone. Chyna beats the hell out of both Charlotte and Trish, and then gets a match next week against Charlotte. I don't even know what condition Charlotte's going to be in. Is Charlotte even going to be able to make it to King of the Ring? Especially if she faces Chyna next week. If I'm Charlotte, I stay home. But this man's not staying home. Seth Freakin Rollins, the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion, here in the Best Damn Universe mode. This man defeated Brock Lesnar in the first round of that tournament. And then he took out The Undertaker. He beat The Undertaker in the finals of the World Title Tournament to kick off the Best Damn Universe mode. And then Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules lost that title to Brock Lesnar. We all know what happened with Brock Lesnar and ECW now, being the ECW champion. The title is vacated and we have this Final Four series. The winner of this match meets the winner of Reigns and Cena at the King of the Ring for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And Seth Rollins wants to be world champ again. He's tasted it, he wants it. But The Undertaker has been savage since he come back, man, taking out AJ Styles. Last week looked awesome in that tag team match with Seth Rollins, actually 2 weeks ago, when they teamed up together and it was announced that they were going to fight in a #1 contenders match. But now the winner will go on to King of the Ring to fight for the championship, the vacated championship. Here we go. Dead man walking indeed. Well, he's not walking. He's going to be rolling to the ring. And that nice bike of his. And we hear it revving up, and the crowd gets on their feet, man. They love them, some Undertaker. After he was beat in that tournament, he laid to rest the dead man, and he's out here now as the American Badass, and he's been just that, a badass, man, taking out AJ Styles, making him tap. And now can he defeat Seth Rollins, the man who beat him in the finals of the World Title Tournament? Can he get some revenge? Can he beat him and go on to the King of the Ring and become WWE Champ one more time? Undertaker. This crowd is big time behind Taker, but they also love Seth Rollins. What a main event here tonight on Raw. Big time main event. The bell rings and here we go. The first of the 2-match Final Four series here. Rollins. Nice block there and a big DDT, and Rollins going for a quick cover. Trying to sneak out of here with a quick win. Oh, look at Seth Rollins. He doesn't mind getting down and dirty. He will do anything to win. And Rollins now going to the top. He can fly, and oh, what a maneuver. What a 450 splash there, Rollins. No. The Undertaker kicks out. Seth Rollins going for it all here early. He's bringing out the big guns early on to the second rope. And another beautiful splash there by Rollins. Just the one count. Just the one count. But Undertaker is hurting him. And you hear the fans chanting for Undertaker, and here he comes. Nice reverse by the dead man. The American Badass. Big Russian leg sweep here. And now pounding Seth Rollins. These two showed a lot of respect for each other a couple weeks ago when they had to team up. But all that is out the window here. No friends here tonight. Oh, he misses the boot. And a sling blade there by Seth Rollins. And Rollins, oh my God. Talk about the Usos missing Rollins. Too much zest. Too hyped up there for his own good. And this might turn things around permanently here for the dead man. Big time fall there by Rollins. Rollins shows his heart, man. Seth Rollins is a tremendous competitor. One of the best in the ring in this moment of this generation. But The Undertaker might be one of the best of all generations. Undertaker's a legend, man, but he doesn't just want to be a legend here in the Best Damn Universe mode. He wants to be WWE Champion. And this is his opportunity. But it's an opportunity for Seth Rollins as well to regain the championship. He knows how important it is, man. He keeps going for those covers. Undertaker, nice elbow there to turn things around here. But Rollins, oh, nicely done out of nowhere. Skull, look at that beautiful kick. Beautiful kick by Seth Rollins. He goes for the cover. 2. Oh. He got a 2 count. He's wearing down The Undertaker. He beat him once. He knows he can beat The Undertaker. Was that a fluke? Was that a one-time shot? Or can he beat him again? Oh! Undertaker. Now he goes out of nowhere with the choke slam. Both guys bringing out their big guns early on, and Taker just, what are you doing? Maybe The Undertaker knows that he doesn't have Seth Rollins yet. It's still early. Still too early, or he's measuring him. He could be finishing him off here. Undertaker goes for a last ride. Oh, man, he plants Seth Rollins. He planted him. He is done. Good night, Undertaker, going on to King of the Ring. No, he's not. How the hell Seth Rollins kicked out of the last ride? I can't believe it. I'm trying to remember who the hell's kicked out of the last ride. Unbelievable. I think the last time it was Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. And that epic encounter, and Seth Rollins showing some of that same tenacity that Shawn Michaels had. Look at this. This is how he beat AJ Styles. That vicious submission maneuver by the American Badass. Seth Rollins in trouble. He has to tap. A last ride, and now in this. Look at Rollins. Look at Rollins fighting back. Then Seth Rollins, that knee. There's that knee that was so vicious. Oh, but Undertaker cuts him off. That knee that destroyed Brock Lesnar, gave him a concussion. Oh, look at this. And bloodied open the same Undertaker at that same tournament. And look at this. A second last ride. A second last ride. That is it. Undertaker goes on to King of the Ring. No. No. Undertaker can't believe it. That had to be a 3. Seth Rollins is kicked out of 2. That shows how important the WWE Championship is. How prestigious. How it can change a career. Defining moment, man, of winning that WWE Championship. Rollins knows what it's all about. He wants to get there again. I can't believe he's on his feet. He seems a little weary here. He was going to go to the top. No. Doesn't know what he's doing, but oh, there we go. Another kick right to the face. Oh, man, and I'm losing my voice. I just can't believe I'm in shock still that Seth Rollins kicked out of 2. And Rollins here. Flipping him around. There it is, the big knee. The big knee by Seth Rollins. He's made that his finisher, one of his finishers after the tournament. And Seth Rollins, go for the cover, you idiot. Seth Rollins, that's it, man. He might be too pumped up for his own. Going to knock Looney by those power bombs. Can he get him? 2 and 2 3/4. The Undertaker's still alive. The Undertaker's still alive. Look, Rollins doesn't know what he's doing, man. He is knocked Looney as well. Those power bombs might have taken too much out of him. And you can see it there. He took a little bit too long. The hesitation. Could Rollins be out? 2, no. He's still in it. Both these guys taking a lot, man. That knee in the tournament was key for Seth Rollins, that he incorporated it now to his finisher, or one of them, because we've seen him use the curb stomp as well. The Undertaker now. Whew, I'm exhausted just watching it. I can't believe he's taking those moves. And look at this. There he is again. There he is again. Is Rollins going to tap this time? Rollins is hanging on for his life. Rollins is hanging on for the title, but he can't hang on anymore. The Undertaker is going to the King of the Ring to battle for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, man, I'm glad it's over. I was about to pop a vein here. Jesus Christ. The Undertaker. I will say he's not done yet. He's not done yet. Speaking of sending messages, Undertaker. Telling Seth Rollins, man, you might have gone one on me in that tournament, but not tonight. And I'm ready for the King of the Ring. I'm ready to prove that I'm the king of this yard. Big Evil, the American Badass, the Dead Man, whatever you want to call him tonight. Here on Raw, we got to call him victorious, and we might have to call him WWE Champion. Come King of the Ring. Thanks for joining us on the best damn universe mode. The Undertaker.